separation between themselves and the rest of the pack.
Hitting for the Angels, number 22.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. 0-1 the count from the stretch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Morgan features an absolute power slider, and he threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Noah Ramirez will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 24.
Last half of the 7th here, digging in now for Philadelphia. JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. 0-2, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A 1 pitch on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Line, but speared on a hop. And that's out number 1. And in steps Scott Kingery. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Upton's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 9, Jay Bruce.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Realmuto on third with 2 out. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway. Out to deep center. Back goes Trout. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. A two-run homer for Jay Bruce. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now batter.
And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Too low, 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Hard hit at third. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And that misses for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2-1, here it is. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Albert Pujols would be next. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Kenan Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. A toss behind the back. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. The next 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pitching for Washington, number 7, Trey Turner.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Kurt Suzuki is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now pitching, number 28.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ball game! Solo shot to right center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, in case you missed the memo, Christian Yelich is about to make it. And here's Christian Yelich now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly.
Run it
and
out.
he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, number 4, Jed Lowry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Yelich. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So next to the plate for the Phils, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to them. Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch. From third, breaks for home. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto, and their runners at the corners now.
Michael Conforto.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Brandon Nimmo.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Jake Marisnick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Eduardo
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 28 on the season, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new team.
They sure did. It's so huge to have a game like this after being traded. It just makes it so much easier to settle in and hopefully have a bunch more games like this one.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Harper, the runner at third with no outs. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First delivery to him on the way. Yates has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Didi Gregorius, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cordero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So Tommy Pham is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Digging in now for San Diego, Juan Lagares. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Possible winning run on first. One man away. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. All even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The set and the 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Drew Pomeranz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Scott Kingery will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a two-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Gene Segura standing in.
The second baseman.
Line towards center field. Cordero is right there, one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Luis Perdomo, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 61, Luis.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
In is Christian Yelich as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. There's one onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Hector Neris enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. From the stretch, Manny Machado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope. I got a ball, one strike.
This one's down to third. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Jurickson Profar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hops this one up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Up next to the Padres.
Now in the box, Trent Grisham looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. San Diego down to their final strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. The Phillies are one of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this team is rolling of late, and they want to keep it that way. We've seen before how a hot club becomes increasingly dangerous as they continue to reel off wins. Let's see if this runaway train will pick up even more steam by coming out on top again in this one.
Thank you, Heidi. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw, not in time.
Now batting, the third baseman, Didi.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Ro, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Moustakas is there, and there's out number 2. Matt Carpenter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 8th inning coming. Ken Giles will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 51, Ken.
In there, and it's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 2. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is after it. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-1 the count. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Freddie Galvis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit down the third baseline.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Count is 1-2 now. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring to pitch and just go ahead and challenge him.
Liner toward right center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. In now, Tucker Barnhart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Reds lead it 5-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Derek Dietrich will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 35.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in.
There's a drive high in the field. That one. Game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they take a 7-5 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now pitching for the Reds.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Real Muto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But they do play to run on the play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the in now for the Reds, Derek Dietrich. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Strike one to start the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Cincinnati, good night.
Wow, Dero, this red-hot ball club strikes again. They're so much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the confidence of this team. I'm excited to stay locked in on these guys and see how much further they can go with this impressive winning streak.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready with the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 5. Neris has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one bounds around against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay. Throw won't get him.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More baseball on the show right after this. Trevor Gott comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 58.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home 9th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Gott, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Yelich, the runner at second with 1 away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right.
He's got it, and the Giants have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Rhys Hoskins is a pretty important player for this club.
Yeah, you know, that's an understatement, Matt. He brings so much talent to the table, and his success is absolutely essential to this team.
If this team gets to where they want to go, he's going to have a lot to do with it. It's hard to imagine it any other way.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, just a 1 for 9. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
The count is 1-2.
Way outside, 1-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Roll, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
On to short, this could be 2.
Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a...
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well, guys, unfortunately, Hoskins did not get a lot done at the plate in this game.
No, he didn't. And as we touched on earlier, it's really important that he contributes to this club's success. We didn't see it tonight, but he has a lot to offer. We'll look for him to bring it more in future outings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed.
And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ball one to start the at-bat. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
To 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Nick Markakis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Hector Neris will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. He'll check in here with an average of .325, 6 home runs, and 21 driven in. And it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. He's running. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Darno gathers it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's these divisional rivals that you are measured up against, so absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner from second is in to score. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he's safe. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Number 10, Jan Jones.
The 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
the first base.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. From the stretch, Real Muto's running. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. To 1-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit ball to short. Turner has it. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 2, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has an even 10 hits in 42 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Gregorius is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. 1 out. Gene Segura standing in. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Howie Kendrick, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Hard liner to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. As Dribble Cabrera will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Daniel Hudson.
First pitch of the at-bat. This pitch is popped up. Hudson has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 7.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom part of the order, 7. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Victor Robles goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
digging in for his 2nd at bat, Yan Gomes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
The Phils are looking to solidify their standing as front runner in their division with a win here in this one.
They have competed all season to put themselves in a terrific position here in September. They have a chance here in this close game to get a gut check win, and that would, as you'd say, solidify their position, but also build confidence that they have the mettle to maybe do something special later on in the postseason.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it, and that's the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Harold Ramirez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a line drive. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. As a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. VR is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And in steps Scott Kingery. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 4. Garrett Cooper is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Cooper.
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The average right at 280 coming in. 10 home runs and 55 driven in. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kingery's there.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Jonathan VR is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these.
Oh, and he misses it. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. So the Phillies, with a win, add a bit of fortification to that hard-earned division lead that we were talking about earlier.
This is a real good baseball team, Matt. They've proven they can win close games as well as blowing teams out. I like what I see on the field, and I look for them to be a formidable opponent in late September, October, barring a collapse.
The Phillies are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game?
Well, when I asked one player how it felt to be on the verge of closing out the division, he said, "It won't feel like anything until we get it done. Ask me then." So these guys are all business. They're trying to treat this like any other game. But don't be fooled. Behind those restrained words, you can sense the excitement and anticipation. A lot of hard work and persistence could come to fruition today, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the Phillies DH, Christian Yelich. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Christian Yelich.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. The windup and the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, 1 and 2.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Guerrero camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Wilmer Font comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 14-2. Bottom of the inning now. Next to bat for Toronto, Adam Hazley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. And another foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 44.
Rowdy Tellez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 11.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And in steps Scott Kingery. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Scott Kingery.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. This is skied into short left center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
One away. Settling in now, Gene Segura. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Adam Eaton. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Eaton going back to the track. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down.
In to score the runner from third.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. 1-0 the count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Into the box now, Reese McGuire. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Dominguez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position.
And the Phillies have done it. They're the National League Eastern Division champions.
So the Phillies get the win, and the celebration can commence.
No doubt they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. And what a thrill for this team and their fans. Do we need to remind people of what the expectations were for this team coming into the season? Not this year, not close. What a story, guys.
No doubt, D-Row. They've been one of the best stories in baseball all season long, and it's great to see them get a division wrapped up. Huge congrats to this team.